to live a kind of fulfilled life or happy life, whatever you want to say, call it, he states that most of the time you're gonna want to be on the high vibration side. So, according to him, there is no anxiety, there's no depression. That is only thoughts that we create, and alrighty, what's going on, everybody? I want to just share another message here. I know you guys saw my last video. I'm inspired today to make videos. So I gotta stay on it while I can, because I get momentum, I get hot, and then I get cold. So, not referring back to the listening to the podcast, because the past couple of days I've been listening to a lot of, again, like I said in my last video, a lot of the Kobe Bryant interviews with other podcasters that I follow. And he says there's some days where you go to the basketball court and the hoop seems like a pool, and then there's some days you go to the basketball court and the hoop feels like uh, a mop bucket or something like that. And it's so true. Sometimes you have moments of inspiration, and you have moments of creativity. Like, you just, oh man, you on a roll and you want to put things out there and you just creating. And then there's sometimes where, like for me, I know this past couple of days, I just don't know what to really don't know what to do, what to talk about, really don't want what to share with you guys. And it's interesting that our minds can, how we can go from like 0 to 100 so fast. So again, the mind is amazing. So today's message I want to share with you guys is, I'm reading the book still. I'm still finishing. I still haven't finished it yet, but oh man, it's a great book. Spiritual Solution to Every Problem, right? By Wayne Dyer. Again, those of you who know me, I love Wayne Dyer. And I'm picking up another book of his. I still haven't finished this one, but I have another one, I think, in storage there. But that being said, he's talking about how obviously we all are energy, and vibrations, right? And obviously we're gonna have moments where we feel down and sad and mad and angry and depressed and whatever it is we feel, and that lowers our vibrations. And then there's moments where you have happiness, joy, and exuberance, and you just feel bliss, and that is your higher vibrations. So he basically states that in order for you to live a kind of fulfilled life or happy life, whatever you want to say, call it, he states that most of the time you're gonna want to be on the high vibration side. So, according to him, there is no anxiety, there's no depression. That is only thoughts that we create, and we think those thoughts that create those feelings. But he says the only way you can change that by changing your thoughts. So, as far as being joyful, he talks about being joyful is basically about changing your perspective on any outcome, any results you have right now. And the last couple of months, I've been having to really dive into this because, I've been tested, and at the end of the day, thinking and believing that everything has its purpose brings me a really, really big say, a side of relief, and a side of understanding that there's a lot more bigger plan for me, and there's a bigger scheme in life for each and every one of us that we don't see. We want to have our own plans and we want to have our own things, but understanding there's something a lot more bigger orchestrating everything, and that makes everything a lot more fun and a lot more scary because it's unknown. But I think once you get more comfortable with the unknown, you're able to expand and grow, and then also learn a lot about yourself that you probably would have never learned had you not understood that. Though that being said, it's about my perspective and our perspective in all of us in life. And I've said in my past couple of videos as well, our perspective is crucial. And this is coming from someone that myself, that I'm a very, very, I would say, I'm optimist to some extent, but I'm also maybe a pessimist if I'm going to be truthful, in the sense that I'm always questioning something too good to be true, and I might not even think about attempting something because I feel like it's too good to be true. But as far as changing your perception, you're not really doing anything. All you're doing is for yourself. You're changing how you're looking at it. So, sometimes we get caught up in how old we are, where we are in life, what career, what we have purchased, what we have acquired, what we didn't do, what we haven't done. So these things, according to Wayne Dyer, is these are things that bring you to those thoughts of, lower vibration, depression, anxiety, because you're thinking of everything you don't have. And he says you want to switch that around to really focusing on what you do have. If you have a family, you have a beautiful family with you. You have a roof over your head. If you have vision, right? You have smell. You have ability to walk, ability to go outside. You're not a prisoner in some type of world or some type of country that you do anything. You can go outside, take a walk. You have freedom to do that, freedom to watch this, freedom to watch whatever you want. You have so many things that we take for granted, especially here in the U.S. And that right there should bring you joy. And these are small things, obviously. And I think every day for me, I try to practice that. I kind of feel that it has changed just the way I feel about anything. Like, sometimes you might think that there might be something wrong with something. And when you change and you understand that maybe it might not be wrong or it might not be anything wrong with it, it's just the way you're looking at it. So in that perspective, maybe things aren't really wrong. Maybe things are just what they are. And yeah, I know I got a little bit philosophical there, but just a little message for today for you guys, hopefully uplifting, hopefully gives you something to think about is, wherever you're at, look at it differently. Maybe, first of all, it could be a lot worse. And second of all, if you start looking at it from a hindsight, how far you have come, how much you've gone through, how much you've overcome, how much you've grown, there's a lot to be thankful for. There's a lot to be praising and uplifting and enjoy. And understand the more we are in joy or joyful, life just seems to go fast, one. And also when you're having more fun, you're able to tap into different parts of the brain, which has been proven, and different parts of yourself. And the more you can open up to others and the world and what it has to offer, the more life will be more enjoying, and I think life will become a lot more interesting. Let's put it that way, interesting. Which I think a lot of the times I know I've lost sense of interest and curiosity in the last couple of years, and this year I have gotten so much relationships, connections, and interesting things that I've done and met and seen and understood about myself and about others in the world and just life. So let's become students of life. Let's look at things a little bit differently, and let's stay in high vibration, man. Everything's vibration, guys. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.